Hi guys, it's me, Melissa. Time for our tarot study. Today we're going to do the moon, which is card 18. So here is the moon card. Beautiful moon. You see the two dogs. We have that crayfish coming up out of the water. Looks like two pillars of some sort, maybe gravestones, I'm not quite sure. We have the face of Mother Moon and the moon. So the alternate names, guys, are Illusion, Luna. Card number is 18. The numerology link is the Hermit. The astrological sign and the planet are Pisces, the fish. Its element is water. The Hebrew letter is Kuf, which is Q-O-P-H. The symbol is the back of the head. The meaning is hidden problems. The tree of life pathway is 19, between Malkuth and Netzach. Your chakra on this is the third eye for intuition. The key meanings are illusion, dreams, and crisis. Take a sip of tea here, and then we'll get into the understanding the moon. Okay. Let's read here from the book. The moon is a card of duality and emotional turmoil. With its two foreboding towers and two howling dogs, one dog appears domesticated, while the other is wild, a wolf, even representing the dual aspects of internal conflict. The sun and moon above appears to gaze upon the scene below, but the eyes are closed. The solar aspect, the perspective of daylight, is blind under moonlight. The central crayfish appears to struggle halfway between the water and land. Something very important is about to surface. The crayfish stands for the fearful self. He can just glimpse the long and winding road that yawns beyond the dogs and the towers. He senses that others have trouble trotting this path before, but can he follow? And if he does, is there reward for taking the risk? Under the light of the sun, moon, what he is seeing may be an illusion, pure fantasy. As A.E. Waite says, the card represents the life of the imagination, part from the life of the spirit. This is the dark night of the soul, a lonely time when there is little but moonlight to guide us. We, like the crayfish, will need to make a decision in order to resolve the conflicts between staying safe in a place we know and taking the challenge of the unknown. In the major arcana sequence, the moon rises after the star and before the sun. With the star, we have realized our guidance, the path we must follow, and the moon shows the hidden impact of this realization. When deep-seated doubts and fears are realized, the sun is the resolution of the dark night, a sanctuary before we make our final judgment on actions before the ending and beginning of our journey with the world. To heal the conflict of the moon, we need to embody our higher self and our soul wisdom. The moon's number is 18, which adds up to 9, the number of the hermit. Both the moon and the hermit show being alone and a time for self-reflection. The moon in astrology. The moon's sign is Pisces, the fish, February 20th through March 20th, whose element is emotional water. In astrology, the moon in Pisces means compassion and intuition. Pisces, the fish, and stands for the soul, as well as sexuality and creativity. The moon in the Kabbalah. The Hebrew letter of the moon is Kuf, meaning the back of the head and hidden problems. On the tree of life, the moon is in the 19th pathway between the sphere of Malkuth and Netzach, or the logical mind and the unforeseen forces of nature, or what is ruminating under the surface. The upright meaning of the card. The moon's traditional meaning is a crisis of faith and a period of emotional vulnerability. It reveals misgivings about a situation, as you cannot be sure if what you are seeing is the truth. Under the light of the moon, is what you are seeing an illusion, or does the moon bring the light, the essence of a problem that needs attention? This may be a time of deep emotional conflict, and a struggle is private rather than shared. You have a decision to make, and to choose wisely, you need to rely on your senses rather than logic. Take note of your intuitive message and dreams now, and acknowledge them as valid sources of information that will lead you into the right direction. The moon can show you being asked to take a risk, to broaden your life experience, to prospect may make you uncomfortable, but the moon asks you to dive deep and examine the real cause of unrest. In the home, you could be feeling disillusioned about your current living situations, or having second thoughts about a move or home improvement project that is proving more costly than anticipated. On the perspective note, you may intuitively find an object you thought was lost. In a relationship, confusion and disappointment reign as someone lets you down. A lack of trust that a relationship will work leads you to a love decision. Career and money. You may achieve a goal, but ultimately feel it was not worth the effort. With colleagues, emotions run high, and you may need to protect yourself from others' negativity. Money matters are stable, but you want more satisfaction from your work than just a paycheck. The reverse meaning. When the moon is reversed, you may avoid difficult emotions and confrontations, so your needs are not expressed or recognized. A trauma is ignored again, rather than explored. So the moon reversed can show you going back to old ways of coping with the past. The card can also show you feeling stuck in an old emotional pattern that keeps arising until you give it attention. Its wisdom message. Be guided by messages from your unconscious. The moon's symbols. Okay, in the moon, there's the crayfish. This creature is a symbol of primal self, which in this environment is not at peace and is struggling to surface, like subconscious fears. The wolf and the dog. The canines show fear of the unknown. They are also guardians of experience, representing a rite of passage. The wolf is wild instincts, and the dog is the tamed self. The watchtower gates. So these are the watchtower gates. These are the gates of Hades in classical mythology. In a reading, These represent the boundaries between the unconscious and the conscious self. The sun and the moon. A full moon, crescent moon, and sun are merged. The moon is the subconscious aspect that affects how we behave in the solar world, which dominates the sleeping sun. The golden droplets. There are 15 droplets in the shape of the Hebrew letter J, which means fire. This creates a strong tension with the water below the sun, which in combination symbolizes conflict. A.E. Waite calls these droplets the dew of thought that emanate towards the world of the moon, or intuition and imagination. Okay, the path. The unknown. The path is poorly lit, and only reflected light may guide us upon it. So guys, that's the Ultimate Guide to Tarot by Liz Dean. Now we'll go to the Rider-Waite, the Radiant Rider-Waite book. Okay. The moon. There's a reason the term lunacy is derived from lunar. The moon indicates confusion and being swayed by outside influences when you should be doing what you know is right in your heart. Thankfully, the moon indicates you have a keen, intuitive sense. It also indicates you have the wherewithal to do some honest soul searching. Dive deep into your emotional waters to establish insight and emotional stability. Don't be confused by what the world is doing. Instead, follow your instincts and make your dreams come true. The time to make that happen is now. So, things to ask yourself. How can I gain clarity of mind and purpose? What is taking me away from my highest achievements? Am I procrastinating? Why? Do I value others' opinions more than my own? Why? The moon's message. Believe in yourself and your dreams. Disappointment is only as deliberating as you make it. Dreams really do come true, but it takes conviction, self-honesty, and persistence. Be true to yourself, follow your instincts, and make your unique mark on this world. So key words for the upright is intuition, confusion, persuasion, and right timing. The reverse would be disbelief, frustration, over-emotional, and impatience. So the upright core meaning. Let me take a quick drink. My mouth is awful dry today. You're in the dark about some major decisions you need to make. No matter how much advice you ask for, the choice is ultimately yours. You're going to have to be confident in yourself. Trust your intuition. Stop wanting others to do the work for you. In love, there is a third person involved in your relationship, and it's a big distraction. Find a harmonious way to deal with the intrusion or move away from the love triangle. Money. People are asking you for handouts when they can easily do for themselves. Take the high road and respectfully say no. In your career, ignore what everybody else is doing. Stick to what you do best and don't waver from your goals. And family. There's a lot going on in your home, and it has you pulled in way too many directions. Pick one or two priorities and focus on only these. The core meaning for the reversal. Sorry, guys. My nose is itchy. You're frustrated and impatient because you're not getting your way. It's time to grow up and start owning your behavior. If whatever you want is so important, then you're going to have to work for it. In love, you can't believe how you've been treated in a relationship. You feel wronged and hurt. Remind yourself you are worthwhile and there are plenty more fish in the sea. Money, you can't build a financial empire on dreams alone. It's time to put your money where your mouth is. Do the work and you'll get results. In the career, you've been drowning in a heavy workload. It's affecting your performance. Work to catch up and delegate where you can. In the family, emotions run high and there's not much you can do. This time is the only salvage for the situation. So guys, the upright meaning is intuition. It's confusion, persuasion, with the right timing. So we have to make a decision. And the decision is ours and ours alone. We have to stop wanting other people to do the work for us. We have to do it ourselves. Okay? So I hope you guys liked that. That was the moon card. More to come. So we'll be getting to all of the cards. Keep on working at it. I love you guys. I do post these on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for our tarot study. So, and I do our daily draw. And then in between that, I am going to be doing some book reviews. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, maybe Saturdays and Sundays, I will be posting those book reviews for us. Okay, guys? So I love you. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys love this. I am on Patreon under Mystical Melissa. Hope you guys like this. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful day.